Evening call to order the Town of St. John Plan Commission study session for March 4th, 2026. Would invite all that are able to stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mrs. Abernathy, can we get the roll call, please?
Justin Nestor.
Present.
Colin Unschway.
Present.
Rudy Bambick is absent. Carl DeLange is absent. Russ Vogel.
Present.
Tommy Balicki.
Here.
John Gill.
Present.
Adam Decker.
Here.
John Dykstra.
Here.
Ashley Abernathy, present.
All right, we have quorum. Agenda item number 4, old and new business. Item A, 2025-23, The Grove. Mr. Pascal, good evening.
Good evening. Kevin Pascal, Woltoff Homes, 8051 Wicker Avenue, St. John, Indiana. I'm here tonight to give an update on our request for primary plat approval for our subdivision, The Grove. I was at the public meeting 2 weeks ago to request to advertise for the March 18th public hearing, which was granted. Since that time, we resubmitted our engineering materials on February 25th and are awaiting the next review letter from Robinson. The certified mailings were sent out on February 24th, and the scanned receipts have been sent to Ashley. The legal notice ran in the Northwest Indiana Times on March 3rd, and the affidavit of publication has also been sent to Ashley. So with respect to the public notice materials, we are set for our public hearing in 2 weeks. We're optimistic that we shouldn't have too many other comments to address on the engineering side of things, but we'll wait to see from that second Robinson review letter. So with that, we're glad to take any questions or comments you may have.
Since he brought it up, I'll ask. Preliminarily, do you foresee any issues?
I do not see any issues, no.
Still under review, though?
It's about done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in good shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the town?
I have redistributed all the plans to Public Works and Public Safety. I've not heard any feedback yet at this time, but I can say for certain that one of the major concerns has been addressed. This is now no longer the same name as a different road in town. It is now a completely different name that's specific to this development, which was one of the major concerns of public safety. And I'm in the middle of digesting all the material to come through and looking at it from the comments that we have from our staff meeting. I will have a better update for you guys at our public hearing.
Okay. You don't foresee any issues, though?
I don't foresee any issues, especially because they were very communicative with the town on the requests that we had, which were not major by any stretch of the imagination. It was changing that road name, some street lights along 101st and the walking path, and a couple of other items that I'm pretty sure they've gotten addressed in this item or in their plan sets.
Okay. Anyone else, questions, comments?
What's the ownership and maintenance going to be on on those outlots?
So all of the outlots in the project will be owned and maintained by the HOA for the community.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okie doke. I guess that's all I have.
Anyone else? All right, we will see you back on the 18th.
All right. Thank you.
Item B, 2026-03, Dancing Waters.
So I do have an update on this one. It will appear on our 18th agenda just because we did defer it to then, but they are going to be requesting a deferral for the foreseeable future. There are some items they need to work out with the pipeline before this item can move forward with the town. So until such time that work is done with the pipeline, however that may conclude, they will end up coming off our agenda until such time they request to be put back on, and I will make a recommendation at the 18th meeting on how we're going to handle that.
All right. Sounds good. Item C, 2026-04, St. John Don Estates.
I do not see Mr. Elzinga in audience tonight, and he didn't mention not attending when he was on the phone with me earlier today. The one comment that I had at the last meeting has actually been addressed at the last meeting. that Lot 2 was under our R1 requirement. On Friday, when I was out of office, they did resubmit an updated lot, with Lot 2 being over the square footage required for R1. So that was my one comment addressed. I do know that Robinson did send out a letter, and that was part of what their resubmittal was addressing the comments in their letter.
And it was about 3 o'clock today that the surveyor, Mr. Cruel, did reply to our few comments that we had remaining. It looks like they were resolved, but we just didn't have time to complete that, so,
Pretty straightforward, though.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
The drawing that I looked at, what scale was that?
It's at a 1 inch equals 30 feet.
Okay. Is that, doesn't it have to be like 1 inch equals 100?
It can be smaller, it just
Okay.
can't be greater.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that 1 equals 100 is kind of like the max that it can be. So if anybody goes over that 1 equals 100, we do require them to resubmit and make their plan set fit on more pages so that it equals that 1 in 100.
Okay.
But they can be.
Just one of the few, I guess because it's so small, it's one of the few ones that I saw that had that scale on it, so.
Yep, it
Cool.
can't be, it can't be smaller, it just can't be greater.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate the clarification.
All right, anyone else, questions, comments? We will see them back on the 18th then. Item D, 2026-06, St. John Commons re-subdivision. Mr. Reddick, good evening.
Good evening, Doug Reddick with DVG, representing John Ennigenberg, the petitioner. As we discussed previously, and we did request permission for advertise for a public hearing, which is in the works. We've submitted the legal notice to the newspaper for publication. I'm waiting to hear back on when that will get published. Certified letters will be going out in the next day or two. So everything seems to be on track there. This is a straightforward project. We're simply moving the north lot lines for lots 14 and 15. But because we're moving it into that large outlot, the outlot has to be part of the re-subdivision as well. So we submitted the plat last week. It's being reviewed. We'll get some comments here pretty quick, and hopefully everything will go smooth. There's no engineering. It's just lot lines, so nothing too crazy here.
Okay. Anything update from the town?
No, there wasn't any major concern on this one. One of the things.
Preservation of the walking path and things like that, they were already
Preservation of
addressed.
the walking path, keeping
care of
the
that.
gazebo in like it was originally planned, and they showed all that on the conceptual that was presented to the Plan Commission a month ago.
Correct.
Anyone else, questions, comments?
About that pipeline, the operator like agreed to be able to do this with the blast zone reduction and everything?
So the blast zone reduction is a town ordinance, it's not the pipeline.
Okay,
So that would be a request from the Plan Commission, is reducing the pipeline blast zone from 50 feet from the edge of the easement of the pipeline to the 20 feet that they're showing here.
yeah.
So that would that's our regulations, that's the town regulations, it's not the pipeline's regulation.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yep.
That did change a couple of years ago, up to 50 feet, correct?
Well, it never used to exist up until 2020, when it was then added in. And then it was that any major easements, such as the pipeline or the transmission lines, had to have a 50-foot buffer zone from the edge of the easement on either side. More recently, for Castle Rock Phase 3, we gave a partial waiver where it was 50 feet from the edge of the pipeline, and they are to identify exactly where the pipeline is in each of the easements, because there was 4 different pipeline easements, I think, in there, and they're gonna have to identify where each one is, and then 50 feet from the edge of that pipeline. I think there was one other we were considering, or we've done recently, where there was a minor waiver from that regulations. But this one adhered to the 50 foot at the time. Now they're back requesting to just modify it from 50 to 20 feet. So they're not going into to that easement. They're still keeping out of that easement as a blast zone. They're just requesting 20 feet instead of 50.
And I will add that the homes will still be over 50 feet from the pipeline.
Just not the lot line.
Correct.
Anyone else, questions, comments? No? Then we'll see you back on the 18th.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. Item E, 2025-10 Park West. Mr. Kell, good evening.
Good evening, everybody. For Park West, we are at the point where we are going to be ready to final plat, secondary plat, Phase 1. So that's what you guys have in front of you. I'm sure you probably have an electronic copy of it that you can look at. What we're going to be requesting for Park West is that we still need to get some paving done in there. Obviously, haven't done the paving over the winter. So we plan on getting the paving done the second the asphalt plant's open, and then we can establish a performance bond and everything in there. What I'm requesting is similar to what we've done in the past. If I can go through the final plat process, the Plan Commission withholds signatures on the Mylars. They stay with Ashley until such time as we get the letter of it's a letter of credit. We're going to do a subdivision performance bond in place, and we should have that the end of this month, the very first part of April. So that's what the request is going to be for Park West. Is going to be Phase 1.
All right. Town,
I am.
questions, concerns?
No, I had some address feedback. I'm just double checking and verifying that everything is with what I sent to them. I should have a response for you later this week.
Yeah, we have plenty of time, so, yeah, the addressing has been somewhat of a challenge here, so. But Ashley's fairly diligent on checking those things, so we've been making changes.
Quite diligent.
I just need a final sign off from her, to be honest with you,
Okay.
yes.
There was a lot of, green on that one?
Yeah.
I think I did green.
Yeah, it's, we're going through the colors of the spectrum, so.
Okay.
But yeah, but other than that, it's definitely going to be ready to go. So, again, I believe at the time of final plat, we are going to be deeding to the town. We have a lot there for St. John. It has been contemplated a future fire station lot will go there. That lot's going to be given to the town fully improved. And that will come in right at final plat. So I'll deliver that to the town council and the clerk treasurer.
Any other questions, comments? Mr. Dykstra, you have anything?
Nothing.
You're looking to come back on the 18th then, on that?
That is correct, yes.
All right, if that's it, we'll see you back then. Item F, 2024-12 Gates of St. John, Units 29 through 31.
That'd be me again. So anyway, this is completed. Everything is done. All of the street lights are up and everything that we're required to do. So we're going to come in and ask to final plat all the rest of the commercial, specifically the lot over there by Park Place and 231, and then some of the residential by Parish. So we're going to final plat the rest of the entire project. So all the paving's done, everything's done. Ashley's going to have another inspection done. We did meet the engineer out there, and we did a walkthrough of the entire site. So I think we're in really good shape there. We do have, everybody's been asking about the commercial. I am anticipating that we are going to be having our first building start in April or May. And so everybody's going to be seeing, us starting to go vertical now. So It's just that each of these buildings is coming in at $6 million plus, and it's not the simplest thing to get going when you have no signed leases. Somebody has to pay for that, so it's taken us a minute. But in our, like I said, we've been in the winter too. We're not gonna start digging and pouring concrete in the middle of winter. We gotta wait for it to warm up, dry out, so.
People are anxiously awaiting the front part.
Justin, so I have been told that many, many, many times, and I think I hear it every day, yes.
I hear it more at home than anywhere else, but.
Yeah, I hear it from multiple angles, so yeah, there's a plan there, and we are working with businesses. We do have, the restaurants and professional offices approved, so we're going to be moving forward with all that, so
Okay.
looking forward to it. But other than that, this project is completely constructed. It's ready to go.
Questions, comments, anyone?
I don't know how I noticed this. The surveyor certificate on the secondary plat is dated the 311th day of February.
It's leap year this year.
That's a heck of a lot of leaps. Yeah, secondary plat at the bottom.
Oh, my goodness, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, there it
You know,
is.
it's not so strange that,
And the state and the county are fixed on both the notary
yeah,
and
this
the
is,
surveyor certificate.
yep, I got it right
And
now.
I know that this was done in January, but I don't know what that affects.
It doesn't affect anything because it's not approved, so
Yeah, no,
it can just be changed. What I find strange is not that you caught it, that Ashley didn't. That's
Now
I'm
I'm in
almost
trouble.
stunned.
Thanks.
you know, when
It's
I
not
had to
strange, I didn't
go
catch it.
through and update over 100 addresses, I didn't
I
get to
know,
that
I know,
page.
yeah. No, we will change for sure, thank you. We will definitely get that changed.
Sorry, I work in engineering compliance. Sorry.
Oh, no, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
It's gonna be a long year.
Yeah.
Especially if there's 311 of them are in February.
Yeah.
Winter will never
Yeah,
end.
who wants more February?
Don't talk about that.
It would have been really bad when I went to notarize this, because that's when I
That's when you
see
would have
it,
found out,
And then
yeah.
I would have had to reprint Mylars, and that would have cost us a ton, so I certainly appreciate hearing about it now.
All right, so then looking to come back in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay.
Also related to this, Justin, I don't know, did the request for the performance bond, the maintenance bond?
Did not make this agenda because you just got it to me today.
I know. Well, do you mind if I bring it up and just talk about it for a second? It's a pretty
Mr.
simple
President.
thing.
Relative to this project?
This project specifically, yes.
Sure, give us a preview.
Well, we have a performance bond out for about $230,000 just for the work that would normally need to be done. Now that we've completed all the work, we would like to release the performance bond in favor of a 2-year maintenance bond. But it's typical, that's part of the subdivision process. And that's really my only other request related to this. And it's for this particular area.
That's the roads, the lights, that kind of stuff.
All that stuff's in, yes. Everything's been constructed. So that's going to be another request I will have of you, and I've already got the maintenance bond numbers. So I'm in the process of obtaining that and I'll get that over to Ashley, though.
I would say subject to getting the blessing from Mr. Dykstra. No?
Mr. McAlpine.
Oh. Okay.
So that
on
was
the
the only,
agenda, I didn't know.
that was the only thing I had related to this then.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, if nothing else, item G, 2025-04, Gates of St. John Units 32 through 40. Just run it out for us.
Well, I was going to say, I might as well just run it out. Yes, this is proving to take a lot longer to construct than we had anticipated. It's just a very complicated area, and honestly, it just takes a lot of time. So I'm not in a position where I'm going to be able to plat the first units or anything. So I would simply like an extension of the primary plat.
Okay. And that'll be in 2 weeks as well.
That'll be in 2 weeks, just an extension of the primary plat, that's it.
Out of curiosity, what's the complication? Just out of
Just-
out of curiosity.
Just not having enough time to build it.
Oh,
We just simply have not had enough time.
There
So-
was also some items that had to go through IDEM for the regulated drain
oh
there.
yeah, that'll slow things down.
Yeah, the DNR, IDEM, and, all those agencies tend to slow things down just a touch, yeah. But it's mostly just, it's just a lot of work, and we're trying diligently to get to it. There's machinery out there. But on the, the side of caution, just like to extend the primary plat. Oh, we're getting it done. It's being
Oh, I
constructed.
believe you. I have no reason not to believe you.
Yeah, no, we're getting it done. It's not that we're not doing it. It's
I was just curious. That's really
Yeah,
me.
that's just
being-
a- it's
me
just-
being nosy.
No, it's just taking time,
Okay,
and that's all I have.
thank you. Item 5, adjournment. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion
Second.
by Mr. Gill, second by Mr. Vogel. All in favor?
Aye.